Welcome back to the American Adversaries Drive Time Prime Time.
I'm sure they'll be playing all week long. Talk about horror stories, though. We got our horror stories. It's reality. They were more horrific than what they can put on the silver screen, if that's what they still call that thing. Anyway, welcome back to the show, folks. Abe should be joining us here in any moment. As soon as he comes up on the screen here, we'll go directly to him. Once again, he comes to us live from Jerusalem when he's in the United States. Each of the Democratic nominated candidates, I should say, and views that expresses, you know, what they have done or not done in terms of protecting Israel and treating them as the ally like they should be treated. And I don't want to step on his toes, so I'll wait till he joins us to explain.
Which I give him a lot of credit for, because a lot of people show up here and make a big deal. You know, it's a box that they check off that they visited Israel, and they want everybody to know it. But he comes here sometimes just because, just to maintain the relationship, and it is appreciated here.
Well, you know, I've seen Marco Rubio speak in person. Values and great upbringing, but the only thing concerns me about him, and I want to get your feeling on this, is
the only thing is that, you know, when you compare him to somebody like President Obama, the problem with Barack Obama is not just a matter of him not having any experience. It's what he stands for, it's what he's and what he's done. And I think that if you're talking about somebody like Marco Rubio, he does have more of a record than Obama did. I mean, he was Speaker of the Florida House before he was senator. He'll have a full term as senator under his belt. It's not a lot. And I agree that it's not a lot to go on, but I think, and his work positions, I'm actually fairly encouraged. I think that he is a very good communicator of conservative principles and of pretty much everything else that he stands for. He may be the best communicator of those. Maybe the best communicator. Certainly in the top three of the people who are running. And I think that he is a principled politician, to the extent that politicians are principled. Remember, somebody who was right. You know, I think he'd actually be, you know what, is he perfect? Political resume.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's move to your... say that she
kind of ride the coattails. The chairman of an organization, I think called the New World Fund, which was a leftist organization that funneled money to, among other things, the Palestinian.
Before we go to the other candidates, Abe, were you able to see any of the Benghazi hearing last week with Hillary?
I did. I saw chunks of it. I didn't see all 11 hours.
Okay, I'm going to get right down to it. There was something that came up at the very end of the hearing, and something that we have picked up in other sources, and I've been talking on the show, and I want to know if it's come up over there at all, or if you know anything about it. Very end of the hearing, Congressman Pompeo, I believe, or Pompeo, or however you pronounce his name, asked Hillary Clinton, did she participate or know anything about gun running from the Libyans to the Syrians? And she said no. And that was pretty much the only answers she gave all day, where she gave one-word answers, no, no, no. Has that ever come up over there in Israel? Do you know if there's any truth to it, if it has?
It really... It hasn't very much. I've seen mentions of it here and there when discussing Libya in the context of the, kind of the Libyan-Syrian connection.
Right.
But there really isn't that much. And people in Israel really didn't pay very much attention to the Benghazi hearings. I suppose if there had been some bombshells, they would have.
Okay. All right. Abe, stay with us, please, sir.